video. It's going to be a Secret Santa / stocking fillers gift idea. It's under £20. So the first thing to start with is that I got most of these ideas from two websites in particular, and that's firebox.com and iwantoneofthose.com. Both are really helpful because they have specific sections for Secret Santa gifts, gifts under £20 and stocking filler gifts. Also, if you are a student in the UK, you can sign up to uni days, and as far as I'm aware, both of these websites are part of uni days, so you'd get discount on both of them. So let's jump right into my video so that this is not too long. So my first gift idea is a Pebble Smart Stick. A Pebble Smart Stick is basically a charging device that you can carry with you. It's about the size of that, and it comes in several different colours: black, pink, purple, white, silver, and it's around about £19. Some of these I don't have the price for, so I'll list all the prices down below. But yeah, the Pebble Smart Stick is really handy for anyone, particularly if they have a smartphone and use it quite a bit. So my second idea is headphones. Headphones can work for pretty much everyone because everyone either has a laptop, computer, iPhone, iPod, smartphone, anything that plays music, and they're likely to listen to music. The only thing I'd say is be careful about people's preferences. I personally really like in-ear headphones, but Josh despises them and won't use them. So just make sure you look at people's preferences. I think a really good gift idea for anyone that is trying to buy for a female at Christmas is headphone earmuffs. They're kind of a novelty gift, but they still have a practical function to them, and they kind of fit in with the theme of winter and Christmas. So my third gift idea is a kind of cool mug. A cool mug always comes in handy. Not a plain mug stuffed with chocolate and that sort of thing, because that's boring in my opinion. So something like this camera lens mug or a camera lens travel mug comes in really handy. Or maybe even a creepy creature mug. Both of them have something different about them that isn't same old to My Little Pony mug or a reindeer mug. So my fourth idea is similar to the cool mug idea, is basically novelty slippers. I personally despise receiving normal slippers. I don't want plain white slippers. If I wanted them, I'd buy them myself. But novelty slippers are kind of cool because they have a little bit of edge and a little bit of funniness about them. Two of my favourites are probably the slippers from the Shire and the zombie slippers. Both of them are fairly cheap and under £20 too. And everyone has cold, or at least gets cold feet. And especially with novelty slippers, they don't tend to have a specific size to them, so they won't be size 6, size 8, blah blah blah. They'll be a small, medium, large, so it gives you a little bit of leeway if you guess someone's size. So my fifth idea links with the technology theme of the Pebble Smart Stick and headphones. It's a speaker, particularly a sort of waterproof speaker, because I know I do, and I know Josh does, loves to listen to something while they're in the bath or the shower. So two of my favourites are the aqua pouch speaker, and basically the idea of it is that you ziplock type thing your phone into the little waterproof pouch, and you can then take it into the shower with you. It would work really well if you wanted to use it on a beach too. Another really good idea is the iDuck floating wireless speaker. Basically the design of this is that you have the phone away from the bath, plugged into a little wireless pod, and then you then connect it to the small floating duck that you can place in the bath with you, and it does float around and you can use that. So that's really cool, and it stops damaging your phone. So my sixth idea is kind of a cool lights type of theme. I personally really like this, and it is the Underwater Disco Light Show. It's only $7.99, so basically the idea of it is that, particularly for anyone that bathes rather than showers. You can place it into your bath and it floats around and it creates a cool light effect in the bottom. Because it's so cheap as well, you could probably match it with something, kind of a novelty food idea, which I'll talk about later on. Another idea is the Twilight jar. It's kind of cool and it has a different aspect, and the only one I found was a pink one, but I'm pretty sure you could find different colours. A white one would be a really good idea for a sort of unisex gift, and most people use a light, so yeah. My 7th idea is what I mentioned before, is a novelty food idea. Personally, I don't really like giving chocolate as a gift unless it's paired with something else, or unless it's sort of novelty-ish. Two of my favourites are chili chocolate, particularly the little chili chocolate roulette set that you can get, because it adds a little element of game to it, and the evil hot gummy bears, because it takes into account small little gummy bears that you've probably had for years on end and just adds a little bit of kick to them. So my 8th idea is novelty socks / gloves. I hate giving people and receiving boring socks. Just don't buy me socks. I don't need socks. Just don't. But novelty socks are kind of fun, and they fit in with Christmas, and you can buy reindeer ones, etc, etc. I know there's a brand called Silly Socks that do snowman ones, Santa ones and reindeer ones, and depending on which ones you buy, they have a rubberized non-slip sole, so they work really well as a slipper too. And as for novelty gloves, the Handapants are really funny and they're really cool, and not necessarily something you'd use all the time, but that's the idea of a novelty gift. Something to make people laugh and be like, oh wow, that's completely random. So number 9. This, in my opinion, wouldn't work for everyone, but it'd work really well from someone maybe that works at home a lot or is a student. It's a USB gift, so either a toast USB stick. This is one of my favourites because it's so cute, and there are several different ones, and I use a USB stick all the time, and they're really cute, and yeah, there's not much else you can say about a USB stick. My next thing is a USB cup heater. This is slightly dangerous because personally I'm really accident prone, so I wouldn't want to put a cup of liquid near my computer. But for people that do tend to have sort of a hot chocolate or a coffee there whilst they're working away, it would be really handy. You just plug it into your laptop and sit it on. This one is a cookie one, so you just sit it on there and it keeps your drink warm at least. So number 10 is a fun addictive toy. Everyone likes crappy games to do when you're bored. Everyone will pick them up and try them out. Two of my favourites is something called an Addictive Toy. It's basically a maze type ball that you roll around this ball and try and get it into the centre. I am rubbish at it, absolutely atrocious. They usually are about £8, so you could pair it with something like a novelty food idea. And another idea is top trumps. There are so many varieties of them, so you just kind of look at maybe something that you've had a conversation about before. Like, apparently everyone likes to talk to me about poo, so something like plop trumps would be a really good idea for someone that I've spoken to in the past. So basically that is my top 10 gift ideas. Hopefully they've given you some sort of idea on what to get, or any little stocking filler ideas. If you have any other ideas, it'd be really helpful to note, so give us a comment down below and I will be sure to get back to you. Also, make sure you look at our social networking down below. It's all listed. Twitter, our new blog, Facebook, all of that sort of fun stuff. And don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe for more gift ideas, and yeah, I will see you next week, guys. Bye!